Hello guys, this is Abdul Gafru with the Teaching and Learning. Today lesson 31, Dyspraxia versus ADHD. Pedagogy TLC, teaching license for UA teachers. In this lesson I'll be sharing the information about the comparison of dyspraxia versus ADHD. As I have mentioned in my previous lessons, the learning difficulties and the disabilities. So I'm talking about these and explaining the learning disabilities. I have compared the dyspraxia and the dyslexia in my previous lesson, lesson 30. Today I'm going to share the information about the dyspraxia versus ADHD. What are these and what are the symptoms and signs of these? So my focus will remain on ADHD because dyspraxia I have already discussed in the previous lesson, lesson 3. Before that, I'll suggest you please watch all the videos if you want to really qualify the teaching license, and if you want to really concentrate what exactly you need to study the material. If you have any question regarding the required material and the topics, you can discuss with me. You can write the comments, share the email, and I'll trying my best to share the information what exactly I have. But these lessons are sequenced, and I'm sure it will help you a lot in order to it's hard to if you are unable to understand, okay, by this way you can go through the topics which I am going to share through this PowerPoint. You can discuss with me through comments. You can discuss me at any way, okay, the right way you think that is good for you. Don't feel any hesitations. Before that, if you didn't subscribe to Teaching and Learning, don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, press the like button and bell icon for the more video. So let's see what is the difference between dyspraxia versus ADHD. So first, we need to understand what is ADHD. It's attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Now, if you're gonna see dyspraxia, these both are the neurological disorders. So this is the development disorder, and here the neurological disorder. So both are connected with the brain and the brain activities. Means a child with these both disorders, they are not self-sufficient to complete their tasks. They need a support for somebody and coordinations, which I found which is the most important thing in the children. So teacher as a parent, they need to support these children, those who are suffering from the dyspraxia and ADHD. This is the most important thing. Okay, now the symptoms are completely different or quite different. Okay, in ADHD, these students or the students with ADHD never think about the results. They just start the completing task. Okay, they don't know what will be the consequences of the task. So it means that's a really dangerous thing, and we have to focus as a parent, as a teacher, that the child without, okay, so there can be a lot of things. Okay, if you are at home, if you are in the school, okay, there's a many equipments, okay, that we should keep away from our child, and if they're gonna play with these all things, that the consequences really will be the different. Okay, so because they don't think what will be the result of after this activity and the task. Okay, so this is really important. Okay, ADHD, that the parents and the teachers should follow about them. A child with ADHD never think about the result of the task. They complete their task without thinking. So here, as there is some discrimination between the dyspraxia and this one. In this stage, the students are unable to complete the task. They are unable to move and plan and organize all these things. But here, they are able to do these things, but they don't know what will be the result of these. Either it will be the harm, or it will be the dangerous for them and for others as well as So they just complete, okay, this one. So this is the mental approach, that they couldn't judge the bad and good situation or the results of the So even it can be not either that I'm telling you that it's extreme, okay, but as an educator, okay, you can I think if he or she is answering the question, she can't concentrate, she cannot pay attention, and while she's completing the task. So if she couldn't understand the question, how she gonna answer right or write the correct answer? So think about that. That is the result, okay, in a good words for children in the school. Here the symptoms I'm going to share, okay, I took this picture, I'm sharing as a reference. That's the common ADD in the children and adults. So taking a long time to complete the assignments, okay, means they cannot concentrate. This is the most important thing, okay, they cannot pay attention. So if you assign a task for 5 minutes, okay, they might might not complete the task within 5 minutes. They need more time, or you need more push and pressure on that to complete the task, okay. Second thing, trouble staying on task. They cannot concentrate what exactly you, or as a teacher, as a parent, instructed them, okay. So they might become confused. So if they are confused, they don't have the clear instructions for them, so they won't be able to complete it. And difficulty sitting still, they cannot, okay, sit still, they are unable to sit still, they will be keep moving like this and so this is a kind of the distraction, that they can be easily distracted, okay. So this is these three things I found which is the most crucial that a teacher or parent has to concentrate on this. However, in adults, trouble listening during a conversation, they cannot become bored easily, and take a long time to complete work related the task, okay. So taking a lot of time and doesn't get bored, they are just trying to complete or kill the time, okay. So this is the difference between children and adults. So I'm reading these things. You can see on the left side of you, being unable to sit still, especially in calm or quiet. They are more talkative, and okay, they want to talk, keep talking, and constantly fidgeting, being unable to concentrate on task, excessive physical movement, excessive talking, being unable to wait their turn. No, they want to interrupt, okay. Acting without thinking, okay, they want to interrupt without thinking what exactly they want to say, they don't know. Interrupting conversation. So these are the symptoms that in a child and student you can see, which is the symptoms of that. I'm sharing you the references information which was done by reviewed by Timothy J. like PhD, okay, and he wrote some signs, okay, of the ADHD, and on February 19, 2020. I'm going to share this information. He said self-focused behavior, interrupting, problem with patience. So they are talkative, they cannot wait for. Emotional turmoil, as I mentioned, fidgeting, problem playing quietly, unfinished tasks, they want to complete their lack of focus, avoidance of tasks, mistakes, daydreaming, trouble getting organized, forgetfulness, symptoms in multiple settings, symptoms in adolescence, and takeaway. So these are the 14 signs which was shared by Dr. J. Lake, and he said these are the signs for the attention of deficit hyperactivity disorder. So I'm sure you like this video, and if you have any question about the dyspraxia versus DHD, you can ask me the question anytime. If you didn't subscribe the channel yet, don't forget to subscribe. We'll be meeting with a new topic in the new lesson with the in the Pedagogy TLC. Till that, bye. Stay blessed and stay safe. Thank you so much.